First, as Howie's already said, we definitely appreciate you coming all the way here. In terms of my first question in regards to your music, I mean, you've already talked about this before, but in more depth, tell us where the desire to be, to do music came from. Like, when did you realize that this is what you wanted to do?
I realized that this is what I want to do when it was the only thing that I was comfortable doing. So I felt most myself when I was singing and performing and on stage, and I just knew that in my heart that was what I was supposed to be here and doing. So yeah, I just had to be more serious about it and go for it.
Talk about, like, what were your influences growing up in terms of how you shaped yourself as a singer and songwriter?
So I started off in dancing school, which got me used to the stage and makeup and performing, and I became more interested in the singing aspect. My dad was a doo-wop singer in the Duprees, so I'm very inspired by oldies music, and music was always just my thing, and what made my heart happy. So yeah, so I was in dancing competitions, and then I did the singing portions. I did local talent shows, karaoke nights, anything I could do, as well as pageants and such. And then I went on to school and did choir, and it was just who I was.
In terms of, you had such huge national exposure early on, doing American Idol at 17 years old. Where you see your career, your as a recording artist, going in the road long since that?
So since Idol, I've been writing and recording with my team, and while I was on Idol, I was not allowed to write original music or record. So this is fairly new to me, and I've just been loving it. I love being a songwriter and singing my own lyrics. So yeah, we're recording an album, and I'm hoping to do a tour. It's pop music inspired by soul, and I love what we're doing. I love my team, and 2017, I have a lot of big plans. So.
Name some of your big plans. One of your big plans in particular, I should address to everybody, is a series of videos on the internet that were already really won over with me, even before Ms. Von Hugel was involved, known as Postmodern Jukebox, which anybody who has not seen it, you should see it. It's fascinating. Talk about Postmodern Jukebox, why you became part of it, and why people should come to a Postmodern Jukebox concert.
So I was a big Postmodern Jukebox fan before I was involved with it, so it's so awesome to be a part of that family now. Next week I'm leaving for a month US tour with them, and for those of you who don't know, they take modern pop songs that are on the radio and rearrange them to sound like they're from the 40s and the 50s, and it's really, really cool. It's real music, live music, so I think the closest we're coming to here is Westbury, so maybe you guys could come out. I think that's February 2nd, but all the dates are on my website, briellevonhugel.com. It's just a really fun vibe, and it's real music, and I love that I get to be featured.
Where do you see yourself going down the road? You said you have a lot of plans for this year. Talk about what would you like to achieve musically? Do you have anybody that you want to work with? Do you have a particular style of music you want to explore? I mean, it really runs the gamut in terms of where you would like to address this.
So I've recently been taking a lot of chances with my writing. I just wrote an EDM, an electronic music dance song with Nervo. They're two sisters from, I believe, Australia. And we wrote a club song, which is super unusual for me because I'm a pop writer. And that was super fun. So I would love to continue to co-write with other artists and collab, and maybe somebody big like Sia. She's my biggest influence. So I'm dreaming big for 2017.
Fantastic. In terms of your output so far, it's been most impressive. Anybody who is curious should definitely go to check out Ms. Von Hugel's music on iTunes and wherever you can buy music. It's all there, and we definitely look forward to what you have coming down the pipe for this year and beyond. So thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, Rocco. Thank you so much.